Alright, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. How do you overcome the objection when your prospect says, I can't sell? And you know what, it might seem that they're very excited, but you know what, they just think that they can't do the business. And you got to remember that one of the biggest reasons why your prospect won't join your team isn't because they don't believe in the company. It's because a lot of times they won't admit this to you, but they don't believe in themselves. They're not sure if they have the skills necessary in order for them to be able to grow the business, all right? And because you could just talk about how cool you are and say, you know what, I've made X amount of money in 3 weeks and you know what, this and that. But if they don't think they can duplicate that, they aren't going to join. And so the way to really overcome that objection, when someone says, I don't know how to sell, you really have to start at the beginning. You have to overcome that objection before they even ask it, or at least start to overcome the objection before they even ask. And that's by being very, very duplicatable in everything you do. Make your prospecting sequence super simple. Make your presentation super simple. Make your closing super simple. And how do you make it simple? You make it simple by allowing the company tools to do all the heavy lifting for you. Allow the company tools to do all the telling and the selling for you. So if you're using, let's say you're doing a presentation for a prospect, and if you're using a PowerPoint, don't go into tremendous detail with the PowerPoint. Don't go off a script too much. Just look at the slides and read the slides, and then point to them. And point to a slide, read it, and then go to the next slide. It's really that simple. All right. And then if you're not using a PowerPoint or a flip chart or something, use the company video. That's the most duplicatable because you don't even have to be there. You could just say, hey, listen, we'll watch this video and then I'll come back in 20 minutes, or you can send someone a link. But if a company has a tool that allows you to leverage it like that, use it so that when it comes to closing and your prospect says something like, well, I don't know how to sell, and just say, okay, well, let me ask you something. You know what I did with you is I invited you to watch a video, then you watched it, and then I answered some of the questions for you. Do you think you can do that? And they're going to say, yeah, that's pretty duplicatable. And that really overcomes the selling. And by the way, after you do a presentation, after they ask some questions, resist the urge to answer those questions, especially if you know the answer, or even if you know the answer. How do you answer the questions? Again, be super duplicatable. Allow the company tools to do so. If they say, well, how does this compensation plan work? You can go over there and draw some circles on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper. However, it'd be a lot more duplicatable. Say, okay, you want to know how the comp plan works? Let's watch this video, or watch this video and I'll call you, tomorrow or something like that. Or, they have another question. Even if you know the answer, use your upline mentors. Oh, I hope that's... Use your upline mentors, because at the end they're going to say, well, I don't know how to sell. Say, listen, I just want to show you what I did. Is that when I talk to you, I invite you to watch the video. You watch the video, and whenever you had any questions, I use the company tools. I directed you to another video, or if that couldn't answer the question, I use an upline mentor. I told you to talk to Bob. Can you do that? And they're going to say, yeah, I can do that. And so that really assists in overcoming the objection. Be super duplicatable, because that's what you want on your team. So I trust you got some great value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. Put your name and email in and get an awesome audio in growing your business. All right, take care. Create a great day.